next property is consciousness. So let's discuss this property, consciousness. Consciousness means, it is okay now. Okay, now consciousness means response or irritability. Means when you get any type of stimulus, when you get, or living or any living organism get any type of stimulus, external, internal, chemically, hormonally, okay, any type of physically, any type of response, any type of stimulus, any type of any type of stimulus, the living organism response against it. Okay, against it. Stimulus means message. When you get any type of message, means like that. For example, Avinash sir is calling you. Hello, Akshit. Avinash sir is calling you. When Akshit get this type of response, means get this type of message, he will come near to me. Okay, this is the response. Okay, when we touch the hot object is the stimulus. And how we, like that, this paper, if this paper is harmful for me, how I react it, like that, and remove my hand. Okay, I push my hand back. Okay, now this is the response. Message against the message. When we react positively or negatively, this is called a response. Okay, this is the response, and this activity is called a consciousness. How we respond due to the consciousness. When I touch this paper, hello, this paper, please side somewhat. No, but this paper is not show any type of response. That means this is the not living. So consciousness. And the second word is the irritability. Both response and irritability, both words are the corresponding words to each other. Okay, both are the alternate word to each other, response or irritability. Okay, response is also called irritability. Response, don't be confused, response or irritability. Now clear what is the meaning of the consciousness? Nothing. Consciousness is nothing. This is the chemical reaction, or this is the response. Consciousness is the response against the stimulus, consciousness is response against the stimulus or against the message is called the consciousness. Now all the living organism consciousness. Okay, all the living organism have the consciousness. Okay, have the consciousness. Now one thing, human being is self-conscious. Okay, how we call the self-conscious? How human being is self-conscious? We know what is good for us, what is bad for us, what is the negative for us, what is the good for us, what will say, what we say. Okay, all that things we perform, all the functions in a perfect manner. So this is called the consciousness, self-consciousness. Okay, self-consciousness. Now self-consciousness. So this is the main and most exclusive character, defining character of the living organism. You not see this character in any type of non-living organism. So this is the most exclusive defining character. Okay, defining character of living organism. Don't forget it. Okay, living organism. Now this is the most important. Okay, now the next character, sixth character is healing and repair. Healing or repair. Okay, all the living organisms have the potential. All the living organism have the potential. Okay, have have the potential to heal or repair broken part of the body, broken or teared part of the body, okay. Example, when we have any cut on our skin, so this cut is spontaneously heal up, how? By the again metabolism. Who perform this metabolism? Cells, by the chemical reaction cell divide continuously and heal this cut, okay. So also healing and repair is also defining character, okay. Healing and this is also defining character. So next one is seventh one is the death mainly, okay. Death sorry. So death, what is the death actually? Death is the termination of the functional life, okay. What is the death? Death is the termination of functional life, death is the termination of functional life when body cells, tissues, organ, even that organ system start to deteriorate means start to dysfunction means if the organ, any organ, any tissue, any cell and any organ system not perform properly, this is called the dysfunctioning, okay. Dysfunctioning of the cell or tissue organ, okay. So start the deteriorate dysfunctioning lead to death, and death is nothing, this is also the chemical reaction, which is included under the metabolism. After a certain period, each and every organism start to dead, okay. Now because due to the dysfunctioning, like that kidney, if kidney failures lead to the death, heart failure lead to the death, okay. Now so we have completed here number of properties that these define the distinguish the living and non-living organism. Death is also, this is the permanent, okay. Death is also the permanent feature of all the living organism, okay. This is the permanent means again defining character, permanent feature of the living organism, okay. So these all properties distinguish living and non-living, these are the properties. So these are the properties of the life, how we define the life. But if we say life have a proper definition, no, life is not properly defined in the specific definition. We can't define life in the proper definition. I hope you understand all the concepts and all the properties easily. If any problem in any properties, any confusion in any word, you can comment me, you can ask me by the message, you can deliver a comment on my inbox, and I will try to resolve this problem effortlessly and make it more and more easy. Thank you very much. Enjoy this video.